OXYSHRED. If you haven't heard me talk about it before, OXYSHRED is a thermogenic fat burner, which is gonna help you burn fat throughout the day as well as speed up your metabolism, curb your cravings. It's gonna give you a nice boost of energy, which is super duper cool when you wake up super early. Instead of having a cup of coffee, I always have my OXYSHRED. Still pretty early in the day. I didn't wake up as early as I wanted to, but it's fine. Got a new camera. Who is she? New quality. Who's this? But I'm vlogging on my phone right now because my camera battery is dead. Of course, that would happen to me. It is kind of difficult for me to use. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like little like meme of like how I'm feeling right now, because literally like I don't know what I'm doing. Look at my little motivation board. You have to keep yourself motivated. You have to be self-disciplined. You have to discipline yourself. You have to keep yourself on your toes. It's hard for me to keep myself on my toes because sometimes you do have off days. Having something like this really keeps me going, especially my planner, because I have everything listed down that I need to get done for the day, and it kind of just makes me want to do it since it's written down. Biggest quote out of all of these is this one: work hard every day for you because you are important, and consistency is key. So work hard and be consistent, because if you're not being consistent, that hard work is not going to pay off. So I'm gonna have some organic dairy-free cashew grit. This is unsweetened and plain, and yeah, those are the macros. I'm going to be using this granola. This is a blueberry hemp granola. If you have any recommendations, leave them down below. I kind of want to make my own granola, but I haven't attempted to do that yet. So I'm going to use half of a banana. I usually buy the frozen blueberries now just because I find that when I buy those really big packs of blueberries, they go bad really fast. It is a lot smaller than my hand. It is like my palm. When you have a bigger bowl, you're more likely to fill it up and use more than what the serving size is. If you are trying to lose weight, I do recommend maybe using something smaller, like a smaller bowl or a smaller plate, or you could even use a mug, and that's definitely going to help you with your serving size if you know that you get very heavy-handed. Okay guys, so this one right here is my new planner. This used to be my old planner, but I got a new one because this one ends in August. Really quick, want to show you guys how I plan out my day, how you can plan out your day without having a planner, because I know not everyone can just go out and buy an expensive ass planner. By the way, I get all my planners at Marshall's because they're super cute, super inexpensive. It doesn't have the full-on July in here, so I wanted to show you guys basically how I do it. In my old planner, this is how I did it, and this is basically how I'm gonna do it once this planner starts. Side here, I would write down my goals for this week. I have there things I need to get done. Look, it says Bendeja, ship your orders. This is kind of what I'm doing currently, just writing in my notes section since I don't have a specific day. Basically for today, I wrote down what I have to do, and since I am filming a video, my day is revolving around filming a video. So as you can see, I made a list. This is basically just for my video that I'm filming. It doesn't really include everything that I'm gonna do today. This one's basically my planner for the rest of the year. So you can see it's just nothing crazy at the moment because I haven't even gotten to start. I recommend you get a planner because it's definitely gonna help you throughout the day and to keep your whole ass life together. So 10 out of 10 recommend a planner. Maybe I'll talk about it more throughout this video. I have my mochila here. I also like to take a book because I'm currently now doing cardio. I do about 10 to 15 minutes of cardio every training session. My reading right now is The 4 Agreements. I'm almost done with this book and it is so good. I got it like 3 days ago and I'm just so obsessed. I'm vlogging on my new camera. Hopefully it looks good because I have to learn how to adjust like the lighting and stuff. I'm back from the gym, as you can tell. My hair is so oily. I really quick want to show you guys the groceries that I picked up. Once every 2 weeks or once every week and a half I'll go just pick up like the basic things that I usually just eat weekly. Currently taking my Blessed Protein and chocolate coconut to get me by. Meanwhile, I show you guys the groceries and then I'm going to show you guys my favorite go-to meal at the moment. Legos. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that I eat a lot of Brussels sprouts and asparagus. I also eat green beans, but I noticed that the green beans go bad really fast, so I did not purchase those this time around. 2 bags of the Brussels sprouts and 2 of these. I just wanted to stay stocked because I feel like I run through this in like a week. Some garlic on hand. This is already peeled garlic, so that way it's easier to just chop up and put it in the pan. I don't typically purchase edamame, but I decided to purchase edamame because half a cup of edamame has 10 grams of protein, which is really, really good. The only thing though is that it does contain soy, and I just don't know how I feel about soy. It's really good for a snack, like on the go. And some avocado because I have been trying to get more fats in. You guys know that I always talk about this bread on my Insta story. San Luis sourdough cracked wheat bread. Usually get the long loaf, but this time I got this little chubby loaf because I like to do avocado toast. This like slice is like big enough for me to get full. The other ones are way too small, so I got this strictly for avocado toast. I used to make my own peanut butter, but it's low-key a lot of work, so I just buy the one from Whole Foods. This is the honey roasted peanuts. I got some yogurt, unsweetened, because I personally like my yogurt a lot more tart. So that's why I get this one, but if you don't like your yogurt tart, get the vanilla one. Oh, by the way, all of these are dairy-free items. I get the Kite Hill jalapeno cream cheese. This is so good. I love cream cheese for your toast or your bagel. Milk because oat milk is so good. Some baby pickles because I like baby pickles. I got some strawberries for smoothies and some blueberries. It's pretty much all I got, and that's pretty much all I eat. So I'm gonna lead you guys through how I guess season my veggies. These. Then I do about a tablespoon and a half of, I cannot believe it's butter, it's vegan. I also add this garlic salt on top of my veggies once I have them in the pan. Seen a lot of people do avocado toast, but this is how I do it. You're going to need this bread right here. You need a little bit of, I cannot believe it's butter, some baby tomatoes or any tomatoes of your choice, an avocado that I didn't finish yesterday, and then I'm probably going to use half of this or maybe the whole avocado. But everything but the bagel seasoning and a little bit of crushed red pepper. I went ahead and added a very thin layer of this butter just so my bread wouldn't stick. Kind of leave it on here until both sides are kind of crispy. I have my avocado toast, all my veggies. I had my protein shake earlier before I started making this. My diet is probably like 85 to 90% plant-based. My protein in through protein shakes at the moment and through like other things. And this obviously has some protein, but not a lot.
Yeah, obviously, this is not going to be my only job.
I got ready, I showered, I did my makeup. I re-put on the ugly eyelashes too because I kind of like it. It's like a whole vibe. Like, I believe I've been going to the gym for 2 years consistently now, but within these last 6 months I've seen the biggest changes in my body. So I want to talk to you guys and I want to tell you guys what it is that I'm doing, changes that I've made. So update you guys every couple months on what I'm doing because everything just keeps getting better and better. And obviously, like, I'm not perfect. I'm gonna make mistakes and I'm also going to learn from those mistakes, and I want to share with you guys what I learn and things that I did that don't work for me and things that I did that are working for me currently. I try to record this on my camera, so hopefully it works well. Wish me luck. I basically want to talk to you guys about what I am currently doing. It's my last fitness update video, 4-month transformation. I'm not really sure exactly what I titled it, but I will have it up here. It's been 7 months now. I would say 6 months because July isn't even over yet. You have to kind of watch that video before you watch this one. So I will have that video linked down below for you guys. It's gonna basically update you guys on what I'm doing differently, things that are working for me right now. I guess I'm gonna talk about, so first I want to talk about diet. So diet is very, very important to me. It has been probably my main priority since January. I told myself I was going to be very strict with my diet. I was going to discipline myself and be just eating cleaner, watching my foods a lot more. On my last video, you know that I cut certain things out. Those things are still out of my diet. I mentioned that I wanted to try to cut out dairy completely, and I have. It's been a few months since I've had dairy. Actually, no, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. One time that Johnny and I went to McDonald's and he bought me that little ice cream cone, I'm pretty positive that contains dairy. That's the only one time I've had dairy. I'm very proud of myself. It's a very big accomplishment for me. I'm doing it for just all the right reasons. I want you guys to think that I'm only doing it for diet reasons or physical reasons. I fucking love cows. I fucking hate the industry. As most of you guys know, I mentioned that I wanted to do like a whole like dairy industry video. I want to make it clear that like that's just the reason why I wanted to give up dairy. Like, it's just unfair for the animals, aka las vacas. It's just not even good for our system. I cut out dairy and my skin has never been better. No more dairy, and I'm still trying to continue to be consistent. And I did have dairy that one time when I had the ice cream cone from McDonald's that Johnny bought me. But other than that, like, I've been dairy free. I've been trying to get a lot of vegan alternatives. A lot of the time people ask me like, what steps do you recommend on following a more plant-based diet? And I always say to start with dairy, because dairy is one of those things a lot more simpler to cut out of your diet. For some people it might be, for some people it might not, but I feel like dairy is one of the biggest things for me personally that I think people should start with. Oh, and it's not even that you have to change completely within 24 hours. Literally just, you know, change your regular milk to a nut milk. Like, go get almond milk, go get oat milk. It doesn't matter. Like, any change is change. If you're making an effort, that's all that matters. Because I don't want anyone to feel discouraged that they can't change their diet right away. Like, it doesn't have to be that way. That's not what I'm about. I'm not like about instant change. I'm trying to make better choices, and it's not gonna be like from one day to another. And I want to make sure that you guys get that, because I don't want you guys to feel discouraged when you guys are in this journey of changing your diet. Consuming beer either. I haven't consumed beer for so long. I think beer was one of the other things that I talked about. So if you do consume a lot of beer, try cutting it out, especially if you're trying to lose weight. It's definitely going to help you in the long run. When I turned 21, I was going all out. I was literally going out 3 days a week, and now I don't. I do hang out with my friends and I do turn up every now and then, but it's nothing crazy, you know? You don't gotta go all out. You don't gotta drink 7 beers. I used to drink like 5 beers in one sitting. Like, who did I think I was? One more thing that I want to mention is, along with the dairy thing, I am consuming a way more plant-based diet. Categorizing myself. Oh my god, there's a freaking fly. Because like I said, I can't change from one day to another. Like, that's just not, how do you say it? It's just not realistic to me whatsoever. So I follow a mostly plant-based diet. My diet is probably like 85 to 90% plant-based. Every now and then, like during the week, I'll have a cheat meal, and if that cheat meal is a burger, then obviously I have meat there. Is that bad? No. Am I still trying? Yes. I'm not giving up. Like, just because I have one freaking burger doesn't mean, you know, that the world is over. Like, I'm not expecting myself to transition from one day to another. My diet, I don't even like the word diet, but my diet is mostly 85 to 90% plant-based. Every now and then I'll have honey, chicken, sushi. So it's like not, I don't want you guys to think that I'm vegan, because I'm not vegan. Would I love to be vegan? Absolutely, but it's just not realistic to me to transition from one day to another. Does that make sense? Okay. Another thing I want to talk about is supplements. Now taking a plant-based protein. I've been taking a plant-based protein for the last couple months. Briefly talked about this other one that I tried, but a lot of plant-based proteins are very, very gross. This is an unopened one, but this is the protein that I'm taking. This is the Blessed plant-based protein. It has 23 grams of protein. This one is in the flavor chocolate coconut. I love chocolate coconut. I love their salted caramel. I am with EHP and Blessed, just so you guys know, I want to make that very, very clear. I have worked with other brands in the past, but I choose to not continue those collaborations. Try their things out, but if like I'm not comfortable with what they stand for, I won't proceed and continue to talk about it if I'm not feeling comfortable with it. Anyways, long story short, if you don't know already, with EHP Labs now, EHP times Blessed, I am very, very happy to be part of the team. They literally treat me so well. Taking, like I said, it is chocolate coconut. Have a code with them if you want to use it. It'll save you some money. If you want to use it, thank you. And if you don't, it's completely fine, girl. You good. It's BCAAs, branch chain amino acids. These are also from EHP Labs. This is in the flavor passion fruit. Interested in some BCAAs? I 10 out of 10 recommend these. I love these because it makes drinking water a lot easier if you struggle with getting your water in, which is another thing very, very important when it comes to losing weight and cutting down. You have to get your water in. Even if you are not trying to lose weight, get your water in. Water is so important. I don't struggle with drinking water, but I'm just saying, like, if you struggle with drinking water, these are definitely going to help you a little bit. I will have all of these linked down below. EHP Labs, BCAAs, in passion fruit. So fire. What I do is I will fill up my whole water bottle and I'll add half a scoop, and then I'll fill it up again, and then I'll add the other half scoop, so that way I can get like more water in my system. Does that make sense? I talked about this in my last vlog. All of them, I love all of them equally, but it is like probably like one of my favorites. Here is a thermogenic fat burner, so you take it in the morning with a cup of cold water. It's gonna help promote fat loss as well as speed up your metabolism. My sweater was like falling off, as well as help your immune system. It's gonna help curb cravings, so I always love to take this. Oh, and it's also gonna give you a really nice boost of energy, which is so awesome, because in the morning you lean towards your cup of coffee, but this is literally what I lean towards because caffeine who. And so they have the Kiss My Peach one as well, and that one is like a non-stim, but personally me, like, I don't really feel the tingles with this one, but if you feel like you might, get the Kiss My Peach one instead, because that one's non-stim. I literally have like another little tub of like freaking Blessed protein right there. Hashtag non-dairy. We don't want to consume dairy, you know. Dairy is not good for you at all. Not good for the cows. Just not a good time, you know. We got to take care of our cows and we got to take care of ourselves. I am going to do an updated fitness routine. That's why I didn't really vlog at the gym today. Another thing that I briefly want to mention is sleep. Sleep is very, very important. Help you at all. Sleep is so important when it comes to losing weight. It's important to let your body recover. Sleep is so important, so make sure to get your sleep in. I get in at least 8 to 10 hours of sleep every day. I used to be very, very like strict about my sleeping. Like, I'd be like, no, the less I sleep, the more time I have in a day. But sleep is so important, so make sure to rest. If your body is stressed out, if you're stressed out, you will not lose weight. Like, it literally, like, stress is so bad. Like, make sure you get some rest, make sure you get sleep in, make sure to give yourself your rest days. My rest days are typically on the weekends because I spend time with my boyfriend or I go to the city. Make sure you take care of yourself. Your mental health is so important. Give yourself time, work on yourself every day, work hard every day for you. Like, you are so important. Your mental health is so important. All of these factors play such a big role into just your fitness journey in general. You want to take care of yourself, and if you aren't watching all of these things at once, one of those things can really affect how your physique is looking as you are trying to lose weight or as you are going through your fitness journey. Like, everything kind of plays its own little role, so you really have to make sure to take care of yourself, into your body. Give yourself some rest. You know, if you need a day off, give yourself a day off. Don't beat yourself up for it. It's very discouraging sometimes when you're like not having a good day and you just don't end up hitting the gym. Even if you just go for like 20 minutes and do like 20 minutes of cardio, or if you go and just do a light upper body or a light lower body session, like, at least it's something. Every little thing counts. We'll see the results that you want when you are consistent with your eating, with your training. You have to take care of yourself, get your sleep in, all of this. If you're consistent with all of it, you will see the results you are wanting. Something that I do want to mention is, as I am 5'5", I don't really want to lose a lot of weight. Right now I'm fluctuating from 137 and 140. I'm 140 right now. I weighed myself this morning because this weekend I really went all out with like my cheat meals. Like I really went all out. Like I went and had ramen, I went and had donut. Like girl, I went all out. Weight will probably lower a little bit within the next week or week and a half. My weight fluctuates from 137 to 140 at the moment, which I'm very happy about. I don't really want to go down to like 120 because I am trying to grow my lower body. I'm trying to grow that ass. Another thing, I'm consuming more fats now. I was afraid of consuming fats in the beginning, like in January, because I was trying to cut down a lot, but then I started cutting down and I started losing my lower body and I got so freaked out because that is not my goal. Like I don't want to lose hella weight. I just want to lose kind of a little bit of weight and then grow my lower body. So I'm just making sure to get my fats in, healthy fats like avocado, getting my carbs in, getting my protein, trying to get most of my protein in. Shout out to my blessed protein. Veggie, I love veggies. Veggies make me feel so good. I always feel like trash when I don't eat veggies. Maybe it's just me, you know, we gotta keep that metabolism on check. I feel like veggies kind of help me. Your immune system is just like intact. It's just so important, and it's gonna be trash if you eat trash foods. Literally, your food represents how you are going to end up looking slash being slash acting. Your food is gonna represent how you act and how you look overall. I don't really know what else to say. I feel like I updated you guys on a lot of things already. If you guys have any questions, feel free and let me know down below. Not only that, but I am gonna have some things in the description box as well, so make sure to check the description box for any of the supplements that I recommended. I'll have it all linked down below. I'll have codes down below. If you're trying to save money, I will have the codes down below. If not, I will also have codes on the screen. Your coin sister, stay woke and save your coins. And some of the codes do, I do get some commission from the codes. So if you want to use them, I really appreciate it. And if not, it's all good, sister. You don't have to. You do you, you know, as long as you're happy. I'm happy. Another thing that I forgot to mention, if you struggle to be motivated cleaning yourself, I do recommend you get a planner or a notebook so that way you can plan out your day, plan out your week, plan out your month. At least have some things that you are working towards every month or every week or every day. For example, like maybe going to the gym 3 days a week or going to the gym at least 6 days a month. Whatever it may be, get a planner or a notebook so you can set goals, so you can improve yourself monthly, weekly. Every day is a new day for you to just try to be the best version of you. I do recommend also getting like a planner or a notebook so you can write down your workouts, write down a grocery list, you know, ideas, just so you can keep yourself on your toes. Not only that, but like when I used to struggle a lot with like being motivated and just when I was hella sad, I would have a notebook on me all the time, so that way I can write in my notebook and write how I was feeling, and it just really helped me feel a lot better. So get yourself a notebook, keep yourself on track, get yourself a planner, keep yourself on track. It's definitely going to help you in the long run. Definitely recommend. So last thing I wanted to say.